Welcome to Asian Recaps. The movie began with a soft-hearted tough guy named Ching, who worked as a collector for a loan syndicate. He was collecting a debt from a priest's household. The priest begged, explaining that the remaining money was for his child's surgery. Instead of collecting, Ching even gave him money to buy vitamins for his sick child. His boss ordered them to collect from a hospital patient who had a very large debt with them. The patient's daughter suddenly emerged from the bathroom. He was instantly captivated by the young woman upon their first meeting. He handed the contract to the young woman, but she said they couldn't pay. Hoa Ting promised that she would pay her father's debt. They made the young woman sign a new contract. The next day, Ching visited Hoa Ting at the bank where she worked. He followed her to the hospital and until she left. Ching lived with his brother's family, who was a barber, and his father, who was a bus driver. Inside the bank, he caused a scene. He took many numbers to apologize and have a long conversation with Hoa Ting. When the manager intervened, Ching got jealous and confronted him. Ching came up with a strategy to court Hoa Ting. He made a new contract where the girl's debt would be reduced if she went on a date with him. Hoa Ting got annoyed, so she poured juice on him before leaving. The staff told Hoa Ting that their bills were overdue and if they couldn't pay, her father would be removed from his room. She was forced to agree to the agreement Ching made. He sent bubble tea to Hoa Ting at her workplace. He dressed better and got a haircut. Ching went to the hospital to take care of Hoa Ting's father. There, it seemed like Hoa Ting's heart was softening towards Ching. They ate at a restaurant and went on dates outside. Once, Hoa Ting saw Ching beating someone up, which scared her and made her distance herself from Ching again. Ching was upset because he had fallen in love with Hoa Ting. He got drunk and went to the hospital. There, he learned that the girl's father had passed away. Ching took care of everything for the father's funeral and stayed by her side. From then on, Hoa Ting's feelings for the young man deepened, and she kissed him on the cheek. Ching got involved in trouble again, which caused him to be late for his date with Hoa Ting. Hoa Ting was worried, and Ching told her that it would be his last job in the syndicate. However, unexpectedly, they needed a large amount of money to start their business, so for one last time, Ching gambled their savings on a secret transaction, not knowing that it was actually a trap. He was set up by his boss and lost all his money. He was angry with himself and ashamed of what happened, so he pushed Hoa Ting away and told her that he didn't really love her. Hoa Ting was deeply hurt and just left. Ching was very hurt, and when the police came to reprimand him for drinking past hours, he took out his anger on them. He was imprisoned for a few months and was soon released because doctors discovered he had a serious illness and would not live much longer. He immediately went to Hoa Ting to apologize and to give her the money that was meant for her. However, Hoa Ting did not immediately forgive him and left him in tears. Ching saw that Hoa Ting seemed happy now. Despite the pain, he was happy for her. As he was leaving, his illness suddenly struck, and he was brought to the hospital. He woke up and found out that Hoa Ting brought him here, so he quickly left the hospital. Hoa Ting found out and hurriedly ran out to look for Ching. When they saw each other, they didn't hesitate to hug each other for they missed and loved each other so much. Ching continued his treatment at the hospital with Hoa Ting taking care of him. Hoa Ting cooked Ching his favorite food, but while she was talking to him, Ching seemed to not hear her anymore. Hoa Ting told Ching that she loved him too. Hoa Ting told Ching to be happy now. This is where the movie ends. Thank you for watching.